Andrew Tate is the GOAT. But why is that? Well, let's get rid of the basics. Let's get rid of the fact that Andrew Tate has a Bugatti. Let's get rid of the fact that Andrew Tate has millions of dollars in the bank. Let's get rid of the fact that Andrew Tate has an unbreakable bond with his brother Tristan Tate. Let's also get rid of the fact that Andrew Tate is also smart and intelligent. Let's just get rid of all that and let's look at the true value of Andrew Tate to really understand my perspective as to why I think Andrew Tate is factually the GOAT and inspirational. Let's look at Andrew Tate and who he attracts. Andrew Tate attracts Sigma males who think like him and act like him. Andrew Tate also attracts lost men who don't know their purpose in life and are stuck. But Andrew Tate also attracts a lot of haters. Andrew Tate haters are a prime example of dumbness and ignorance. You know why? Let's just say I go to a library, right? And I ask the librarian that's there, is there any books I could read out here? Like, what the flip? How are you gonna walk into a library and ask the librarian that's there where I could read some motherfucking books? Like, little bro, you're right there. The books are in front of you, little bro. And that's exactly how Andrew Tate haters think. Because the reason why Andrew Tate haters exist is for multiple reasons. So one of the main reasons why society hates on Andrew Tate is because he's misogynistic and hates on women. But whenever you ask any of these Andrew Tate haters the question, why do you think Andrew Tate is a misogynist? And these Andrew Tate haters usually never give a clear answer. But even if they do, they never have actual proof of Andrew Tate being a genuine woman hater. And this goes back to my library comparison. Because the reason why I think Andrew Tate is so inspirational and arguably the GOAT for our generation is one of many things. But hear me out. Andrew Tate has been in hundreds of podcasts, correct? And there's hours worth of Andrew Tate talking in these podcasts on how to be successful, how to battle depression, how to earn money, how to build confidence, how to talk to women, how to be respectful towards women, and how to be respectful to society. And you know what's crazy about what I just said? All these Andrew Tate haters, they do not know that Andrew Tate actually talks about this stuff on a regular basis. All these Andrew Tate haters think that all that Andrew does for a living is just sit in a podcast and talk crap about women and encourage toxic masculinity. But that's completely untrue. But the thing is, society completely ignores that. All these Andrew Tate haters, they don't know that about Andrew Tate because they have never actually watched Andrew Tate ever. Think about what I just said. All these Andrew Tate haters who hate on Andrew Tate because he's a misogynist and spreads toxic masculinity to our society, they have never actually watched Andrew Tate before, ever. You wanna know why? The only reason why society even knows about Andrew Tate in the first place is through 10-second videos, through TikTok and YouTube Shorts. These 10-second videos go viral all over the internet.
You have said, my job was to meet a girl, go on a few dates, sleep with her, get her to fall in love with me to the point where she'd do anything I say, and then get her on webcam so we could become rich together.
I don't think that's what I personally said. I think
that's exactly what you said on your website.
No, I've never said that. That's something that you found on the internet. Doesn't mean I've said it.
Your words.
And again, once again.
And all these Andrew Tate haters see these viral, completely out of context 10-second videos that are scattered all over the internet and judge Andrew Tate through these 10-second videos, and it's honestly disgusting and sad because no one is willing to look for the truth and they all have a sheep mind. But anyways, back to my point. All these Andrew Tate haters have never watched a single podcast of Andrew Tate ever in their lives. Even though there's hundreds of videos out there of Andrew Tate. And like I said before, this goes back to my library comparison. How are you gonna go to a librarian and ask the librarian where I could read some books? You know how dumb that sounds? And now let me use Andrew Tate haters for the comparison. How are you gonna hate on Andrew Tate for being a misogynist and a woman hater, which is completely untrue, but they're not willing to watch the hundreds of podcasts that are out there, to watch for free on YouTube to see the real truth of Andrew Tate? Because I highly doubt that all these Andrew Tate haters have actually watched Andrew Tate's podcasts. Because these crazy mother flippers are making crazy assumptions of Andrew Tate that I have never even thought of. Because the difference between me and an Andrew Tate hater is that I don't watch Andrew Tate through TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Because I actually put in the work and hours and research to know that Andrew Tate is not what you think he is. But no, it's not that simple. Even though there's hundreds of podcasts out there you can watch and listen to, but the problem is no one wants to do it because society, Andrew Tate haters, are lazy, slow, and dumb. And that's an unfortunate reality that we have to live through. No one wants to listen to each other. No one wants to be educated anymore. No one wants to put in minimum effort. Just watch one podcast of Andrew Tate to see the real Andrew Tate that I know of. And that's why I consider Andrew Tate the GOAT. Because even though there's hundreds of videos out there of Andrew Tate being nice and overall being a nice gentleman and overall a great role model for our generation, no one wants to listen. That right there is what makes Andrew Tate so special. He can have all the proof in the world of his innocence, but yet no one will care. And the scary part of all this is that this could happen to you and me, to all the men out there. Your life can change in an instant for no reason. Even though you have proof of you being innocent, of you being a gentleman, of you being polite, charitable, no one will care. That is why Andrew Tate is so inspiring. It's because the whole world is against him. And even though there's proof of his innocence, of him being nice, of him being charitable, him actually loving and appreciating women, no one will care. No one will do research. No one will do the bare minimum. You can only hope for the best. My name is Yashin Zamali, and I'm out. Peace.